How's it going, guys? It is Goalazio here, and welcome back to another Land United career mode. I did promise you, you got 3 in a row. You got one today, and you do have another one tomorrow, guys, at 6 PM, so make sure you stay tuned. We're cracking off this episode straight away, before I talk about anything else, with this contract negotiation, right? Villalba has had a lot of interest, right? And someone actually triggered his release clause recently, in the last episode, if you have missed it. So I thought, you know what? We need to jump into negotiation. We need to get him on a brand new contract and see how it goes. And you know what? It went well. It did well. Some more good news. Roldan is now 64 rated. He's a shiny high bronze. Honestly, such a good player. We haven't played him lately, but a lot of youth players that we are looking to bring in, we've only had one, and now it's him at the end. And he looks pretty good. Valued at 650,000, potential of 92. Absolutely brilliant. Good little start there to the career mode this episode. Guys, we got Houston today. We do have 4 games to you, actually. We got Orlando, we got Minnesota, we do have Portland Timbers as well. So jam-packed there. So we are playing Houston in the MLS Open Cup, guys, so make sure you do hit that like button. Of course, subscribe if you are new around here, because this series is starting to heat up. Because I labelled this episode, Houston, we have a problem, because we just scored a worldie there. Honestly, I scored some absolute belters this episode. Don't go anywhere, honestly. I'm not lying. There's another one coming up now. But Martinez, who was unfortunately injured due to concussion in the last game when we simmed it, he ends up coming back, and honestly, there must be not much of a concussion there, because he ends up scoring an absolute wild flying bicycle kick. He jumped above his own height. Absolutely incredible. Manager there happy, of course, as he would be electric. Villalba on his brand new contract now, coming down this right hand side. He cuts on in with a very exquisite ball onto another bicycle kick from Martinez, scoring an absolute worldie again. 2 worldie goals in moments. Literally, I could have played the whole clip of this, because it happened within about a minute's time. As you can see, it was only a couple of moments later to the game clock. But what a goal again. Honestly, last episode we lost every single game. Every single game we lost. But we needed this particular one where we end up getting a couple of goals early on, settle in a little bit. But Houston Dynamo end up coming in with an absolute postage stamp of a header goal. 20 minutes gone. Literally a few minutes later, the first 20 minutes were absolutely insane. Everyone was open. We took advantage with the 2 goals with 2 bicycle kicks, and the Houston Dynamo took advantage of us on the counter-attack there. But we start off here in the second half, 63 minutes in. Good little ball cut back now with Villalba. On the head of Barco. It gets cleared. Remedi is on it now. Out to Almaron. Little through ball to Nagby, and it's just gone wide. It did go out for a corner, but nothing comes of that corner, and substitutes happening now. Garcia coming off there. Garza now on the ball to Barco. Barco's going to play that down the left-hand side. He's going to cut on inside. Looking for that through ball to Martinez. Martinez slots it into the bottom right-hand corner to make it 3-1 even, I should say. 81 minutes gone, and he ends up getting his hat-trick. A day to remember for the player. Honestly, he is coming into his own. I think he scored around 28 goals this season or so in the real-life MLS. But what a play this was. Barco, little through ball. I'm not too sure why the centre-back tracked to the knee and Barco, but we do end up winning that game 3-1, a result that we wanted after most recent results of us actually losing every single game. Getting battered in some as well, which was a little disappointing, but a lot of them only losing 1-0, 2-1, that type of thing as well. But Martinez getting himself a hat-trick with 3 shots, 2 bicycle kicks, and a lovely tap into that bottom right-hand corner. Here we are now. Even though I've put a brand new contract on Villalba, still a lot of stuff coming in. But unfortunately, Garza and McCann got signed on pre-contract, so they will be going at the end of the season, guys, because that's when their contract runs out. But we are only doing a 1 season, so it doesn't really matter. But I thought, you know what? We've got some budget. The transfer window's open. I'm going to sign some players. I got this guy. Alfonso Davis, right? This guy I've only recently found out about, right? And he's 16 years old, 71 rated, and I paid 3.5 million. They accepted straight away, and I thought that might have been a little high, but we do end up accepting it. We signed in 3.5 million and a little bit of money under his value. You probably could have easily gone for around 2.8, I reckon, easily. But we brought him in. We're looking after Ryan Naby as well. who we're looking to bring in the side down our right-hand position. But just because he's 19 years old, he gets quite a lot of attention with a lot of bigger clubs as well. I mean, the likes of Real Madrid, Dortmund, Liverpool, that type of thing, end up actually coming in for him. So I thought, you know what, this is kind of a good investment as well as having a good player in the team. So that's the two negotiations that we have looked at the moment. We do move on to simming this Kansas City Sporting game. As we take them on away from home. They play in a 4-3-3 as well, and we do end up losing that game 2-0, which is unfortunate. Unfortunately, Martinez is out injured again. Hopefully that isn't going to last too long. We'll have a look at in a few moments time with Martinez, but we are changing the side a little bit. Ryan Navy's coming to the side, Davis is coming to the side. We've also signed another player which is featured there in our left back position, Acosta. That's who we brought in, 67 rated. He's about 19 years old. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to go proper MLS style. I'm going to go after the old players. That's what I've done. I shortlisted a lot of old players. After this game in a moment now, where we play against Portland Timbers, we will be having a look at a lot of other older players in that CDM role to help us out. Because I felt like we've been weak there. And also I want to keep the tradition of a lot of teams kind of signing a prestigious player in the team in the MLS. That's kind of what I've gone for there. But we start off pretty poor. Initially, a good save, you could say, by Guzan. But unfortunately, a save goes straight into the middle of the box. The defence wasn't there. And we end up conceding to make it 1-0, 20 minutes gone now. We have a chance, and the ball goes out for a throw-in. Nothing of that. Half hour just gone now in the game. Nagby on the ball. Out to Naby. Villalba, he's on this right-hand side. He's going to whip that ball into Davis, who is starting today due to Martinez off injured. And he ends up getting himself a goal. 36 minutes gone. We answer back. We make it 1-1. Absolutely brilliant there. That's exactly what I needed. It took us around 15 minutes or so to get back. But we move into the second half now. Portland Timbers, Conti coming out. There's Conti coming. And they end up doing us inside out there. We got lucky. We got very lucky there. Gosling coming on for Nagby now as well. 58 minutes gone in the game. And Portland Timbers are looking on top with some exquisite passing play at the moment. And it looks like they could get themselves a goal here. They do have Melon on the ball, Guzman even, I should say. And they end up scoring in that bottom right-hand corner to make it 2-1 just on the hour mark. Our position, our defending there was absolutely atrocious. I pulled out defence, which didn't really help. But anyway, we've got Acosta on the ball now. What's he going to do with it? He's going to cut on inside, whips the ball into Davis with an absolute worldie of a goal with a back heel, which was just incredible. Honestly, never scored anything like it. But good thing here, Acosta on his debut gets an assist. Davis gets a second goal on his debut, but this was counted as an own goal. I personally don't see it. You know what? That's Acosta. That's Davis's goal. That really is. They've counted as an own goal. Absolutely get it. But you know what? Acosta got the official assist. Portland Timbers now down this right-hand side again. We're looking weak down that right-hand side. And honestly, we did put Acosta there. That was the thing. We got Acosta there. He's a youth player. He's lower rated than Guzan. Not Guzan, sorry. Our original left-back. And unfortunately, he doesn't seem as good. Because look, we've been ripped again down that right-hand side. And we end up conceding. And it could be potentially because of Acosta. Is that a reason? We'll have a look next episode, well, next game actually, and then see if we potentially look back at it again in the next episode, in episode 6, guys. So make sure you stay subscribed for that, because we need to sort this out. We need to dominate, because we're in the playoff positions at the minute, but with this cup run as well, we're not looking good. But that's it, we're out the cup as well. That is the semi-finals of the MLS Open Cup against Portland Timbers. It's not looking good. We're out. Completely out. I thought we was going to get the semi. I thought we was going to get the final, if I'm honest. But that was the semi-final, and you know what? It was an half-decent run, and we already met our target. But lots of stuff going on. Contract negotiations here, and I've got a surprise bid coming in. Unfortunately, I haven't got the money for Daniel De Rossi, which is really, really unfortunate. I kind of gutted there. Couldn't offer him a close enough way, so he storms out. It's insulting. Didn't even come back with a counter offer, so a little gutted. So I went for this guy, Montalivo. Former Liverpool player, now AC Milan player. I think he's ready for the MLS. He's 32 years old, 78 rated. Current wage 71,000, but we'll be giving him a 90 grand wage because that's what he's wanted. We're going to negotiate down here, and a £1 million bonus. And we are bringing in a brand new goalkeeper, David Raya. My life and soul of Blackburn Rovers. But if you are a Blackburn Rovers fan, he suddenly looks like Bradley Dack in game, which is fine. I just find hilarious. But we do accept all the details there, 4 grand wage. And I thought, you know what, that's absolute pennies on the dollar. Absolutely brilliant there. So we end up bringing him in. A few more changes to the side. David Raya's in the team. Montalivo's in the team. Changing the side a little bit. Acosta, I end up dropping this game for Gaza. He's come straight back on that side, 71 rated. I have put Acosta on the bench, so Davis is back on the bench as well, because he isn't going to be starting every single game, because I kind of want him playing down the left-hand side. He is a good enough striker, as we can see, because he replaced Martinez, so I'm kind of got a very good option there to, if I want to change it mid-game, I can bring him on. If I want to start in there, I can. Brilliant. Ball over the top, yeah, and he got something hilarious. The defenders fall over each other at Minnesota. As we get on the tap, Villalba scores an absolute worldie of a goal. 45 minutes in, right on the stroke of half-time. But honestly, I think 2 defenders that was the funniest thing I've seen all week. Guys, make sure you follow me up on my Twitter, guys. This is Goalazio, because I already put that up there. I just couldn't stop laughing. That made my day. I wish I had a live reaction for that, because that was brilliant. But anyway, top left-hand corner to make that goal. Look at that. Defence didn't have a chance. The keeper was blocked, and he went into the back of the net. Absolutely brilliant there from Villalba. Straight in. He looks like, God, look. Honestly, find a guy who looks at you like Villalba did then to that fan. Honestly. Here we go now. Maybe. He's going to try and play inside. Goes for the... Oh, what a belt of a shot from Montalivo. We know what we can do with him now with a few long shots on the cards over the next couple of games. But Minnesota now 82 minutes in. And it looks like, I think that was a deflection. They end up going 1-1. It was an initial header from one Minnesota player. And then ends up getting deflected off this player. I'll quick instant replay. Perfect angle, actually, to see if this was the case. It was. It took a deflection. Caught David Raya out. Absolutely get it. But 90 minutes have gone. And the final whistle does end up blowing. That is 1-1 in the league. We need a good look at this league table, because I haven't checked it for the last couple of weeks because of the Open Cup that we have been focusing on. Let's have a quick look. That's going to be coming up in a moment now. We're currently in 4th. 3 games in hand on Columbus Crew, 2 games in hand on New York City City, and then New York Red Bulls 1 game in hand. Guys, are we going to stay in this playoff position? We are 3 points clear of Philadelphia. We've got a lot of points clear of Toronto FC, guys. But anyway, make sure you do hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. Another episode coming tomorrow. Anyway, my name is Goalazio, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Guys, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, of course the notification bell, so you do not miss a single video of mine. And while you're down there, make sure you hit that like button and share with your friends. But guys, I got 2 videos lined up for you. I've got one which is a previous episode in this series, so make sure you do check that out. And of course, I got a random video of the day, which I thought, you know what, you guys might actually quite enjoy this. So check that out, share with your friends, and of course, drop the like. But I got some exclusive stuff going up on my social media accounts, on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. All at This Is Goalazio, so make sure you go follow me up on those. The links are in the description below. But anyway, guys, that is the end of this video. Make sure you do subscribe for plenty more content. And my name is Goalazio, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.